Big reminder here, do not turn in your slideshows until the end of the project. I will tell you when to turn them in. So some of you guys keep turning them in. Do not hit the submit. Do not submit. You click edit, you work on it, and we submit it later. Once you submit it, you can't work on it anymore, and so you're not able to do what we're doing today. All right, today I just posted a little fun video here. Remember, when you go to Schoology, you've got courses, you have groups, and then everybody looks a little different. You can go to course dashboard, and then you see your courses. Over to the right, you always see things that you need to do. You can see I have ungraded assignments I need to do. I have week 1 introduction to integrated. Some of you might be in try this slideshow because of tech glitches. Whichever one you're in, we're going to open that up. Today I'm going to go through period 3 since I went over period 2 last video. And notice here, I have in progress. It looks different than yours. I can check your work the whole time. You will start seeing grades in both history and science next week. So I come to Jordan. I already checked his, I think. Oh no, that was the other Jordan. Let's check Jordan's. I don't know if I checked Jordan's. So there's Jordan's. Remember, always, if you can, open up your slideshow to see it bigger. But today, since I'm going quickly, we're just going to see if Jordan's up to date. Jordan has his 5 things he thinks he's going to learn about with Mr. Downs. He has a picture display started of what he likes. It looks like he likes shrimp, computers, maybe California. Would be nice to get some words there. So I'm going to make him a text box. A couple ways to make a text box. One is right here, text box. See that? Another way is insert text box. Once you do that, you can make a text box, and let's get some sentences in these. I like shrimp. Now, once you've done that, there's all kinds of ways to change fonts. You can highlight it. You can come up here. You can go format. That has text. There you go. I can bold it. Over here, it's showing the font size, which it looks like they've upgraded since the last time I've used it. You can click that, make it as big as you want. I want something a little fancy. Don't make it so I can't read it, but yeah, I like shrimp. So there you go, Jordan. I just upgraded yours. So in order to keep this under 5 minutes, we're going to look at more slideshows during Zoom. That's how we learn. You get to share. I want to see all your different slideshows. But let's go to somebody else. Nathan. How's Nathan doing? Nathan needs to get his work done there. Let's check Jaylene. I'll use a randomizer later. Oh, Jaylene's on track. Look at this. Got a great list. Remember, if you do that text box, you can move things around. You can delete old text boxes. You can change font by highlighting. We'll talk about that later. I have a chocolate Labrador dog. He's a boy, and he's turning 2 human years in September. His name is Yoshi. He's named after my mom's dog. Good job, Jaylene. All right, minute and a half left. For those that miss Zoom, you should have this done. You should have this done. And today we are going to talk about C.E.Rs. This is an instructional slide. That means you do not do anything on this slide. Do not touch it. Just look at it, because this slide will teach you what to do here. Now, see groups, that's where we're at. Write your history story on the next slide, 2 to 5 paragraphs. Add another slide if needed. Click the plus sign, that's this, if you need to add another slide. Use the C.E.R. format from the above slide, that's this one, that'll help you how to write an essay, FIST essay, strong introduction. Maybe a claim, this could be your claim, introduction/claim, evidence to support the claim, more evidence to support the claim, reasoning. Another way to think about it is introduction, detail, detail, detail. Another way to think about it is start your story, make your story interesting, meet your character, go through an adventure, go through another adventure, and then the last thing always either end your story, restate your claim but in a visionary way, and or wrap up why your claim is true based on your evidences. So it's a FIST essay. I call it a FIST essay. Tie the intro to the conclusion. Always have a good middle, 3 things to talk about. And we're going to talk about that today. So this essay here This is to remind you what I just told you, some different ways so you can review it to try to write a 5-sentence quality paragraph on what? This. I'm going to put a link into our page today, and it's on geography. Now this is probably close to a 2-day because we'll fine tune it and things like that. But I'll put a link to what geography is. Geography is, I posted a little video, the type of plants that grow someplace. Are there rivers? Are there mountains? Whatever kind of physical, I'm trying to think of the word, physical traits of the area that people lived in, and in this case the people is you. So look out your window. What do you see? Describe the plants. Describe the mountains. Is there a river by you? Do you know anything about the San Gabriel Mountains that you guys live in and the geography? And then how has that geography impacted you? Maybe you have a good view from your house. Maybe you hear coyotes at night. That would be part of geography because coyotes live in certain areas. And so we're just trying to think about our environment and how it impacted you. So read these directions carefully, and also think about your parents or your grandparents. Where did they come from? Maybe they come from a different country. What was interesting about their country? For example, if you come from a geographical region that spoke Spanish, then maybe your grandparents speak Spanish. If you come from a geographical region like India, then that's a whole different type of culture. The type of dress people wore. Why did they wear headwear? Did they wear big bulky clothes because it was cold? Or did the culture tend to be very light clothes because it was hot? These are all geographical factors. So we're going to talk about it more. Read the directions, they're all on this slide, and then try to write your first C.E.R. here. So tomorrow's assignment, I'm going a little over my 5 minutes. Take a look at this. Take a look at this and write a 5. You could go to 10 sentences, but try to keep it 5 sentences. Well, maybe more like 10 to 15 sentences you could do if you really want to be in depth. Introduction, tell us who you are and where you live. Tell us how your geography impacts you. Maybe talk about your parents or grandparents' geography and how that impacted their culture and growing up. Maybe give a story about a time that you've done something in the geography around you, and then write a conclusion about the geography. Don't forget to watch the video link in groups that I'm going to post right now. All right, here we go. It's Tuesday. It's a busy day. We're going to try to get this work going, and we'll work on some of this tomorrow. Reread these essays and try to start learning how to write quality 5-sentence essays. All right, so there you go. C.E.R. Nothing to do on this slide, that's just reading. Nothing to do on this slide, that's just reading. Write your geography, history here. Don't worry about that one, that's later. All right, we'll see you on Zoom.